what kind of cut you trying to do today?
We're doing mid fade.
Mid fade. No C cups.
No C cup. Top.
The usual.
Yeah, the usual.
Want me to texturize it a little bit?
Yeah.
Bet. Let's get it. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do the cleanest fade ever. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna start by debulking the side of his head with a foreguard. Now he usually gets a drop fade with his C cups, like a low fade kinda, but he wanted to try a mid fade today. So I analyzed his head shape at first, and we're gonna drop this fade, but I'm gonna just start out by debulking, and then I'm gonna take that same four and I'm gonna just go with the grain all around his head. In the area right here, he has like a weird growth pattern right here. So I'll show you when I do the other side. But I'm gonna take my skin clippers and ball them out. And so by looking at his head shape, you can obviously see it. So I'm gonna drop it in the back so that it fits his head the best. I'm gonna start my fade process. I promise you this fade is gonna be butter. A fade that comes out this clean, you guys gotta call it butter. Like that's just the proper word for it, just butter. It's butter, because it melts. I call it butter because it just melts right. The hair melts right into each other. It's amazing. So I started my process by fading up, but then I'm fading down right now. I find this to be easier with his head because the bottom guidelines are obviously the hardest when it's like bald to light. But up here, oh, this is easy. I just take the 3. The 3 is gonna go right into the 4. Then you take the 2 is gonna go into the 3. And then just detail with the 1.5 and it's over. Game over. Bye-bye. For the beard, we're not gonna take any length off the chin area. He like kind of cuts his own beard at home, so he keeps it at the length that he likes. We're just gonna fade it up. So you do the same thing but reverse it, just by fading up. It's a bit harder when you're fading up because the hair is different. Beard hair is different. It cuts differently than regular hair, more dense. So you gotta be more precise. Use your corners a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and line up his vertical bars real quick. Once again, we take the 4 blends right up. Then we take the 3 and the 2, and then detail with the 1.5. Now for his line, I'm gonna go with the grain. You can also clip over a comb it, kind of being careful in the corners. His corners kind of grow thicker, but they're also thinner on the left side. I'm gonna feather it with my 1 guard closed, and I'm gonna line it up. So I didn't use no hairspray, no water, no nothing, just because his hair was already laid in the front and it wasn't over curling or anything. The only area that was over curling is the area towards the corners, like right here, but I didn't have an issue with it at all. So his corners can be a bit tricky, but I always expect it to be like this. You kind of gotta hit it a few times. This corner especially is pretty tricky because it's kind of like waving up a little bit, but if you take off that length, it's gonna look bald. So you just gotta keep it. I'm gonna spray my enhancements right now. He wanted enhancements. And I'm mainly spraying it in the corners to match up with the other length of his hair. So for the beard, we're gonna shape it up pretty low. He keeps the line pretty low. And just following his chin line that he does at his house. I'm not gonna take it up higher than what it already is. Just keep it right there. I like the sabers when I'm doing my beards, when I don't feel like taking the blade to it to start it off. I usually do the blade after. I'll start off with like the sabers. His hair is very dense. Like, just look at the fade. You know how you could see every follicle in his fade? That's how you know his hair is very, you know, tricky. Kind of like coarse hair, but coarse straight hair. Now for his mustache, we're gonna keep it thin. Full transparency, this is probably my least favorite part of the haircut, the mustache, just because it's hard to get a mustache really sharp. Like, you gotta really be comfortable with your client, stuff like that. So I applied just a little bit of shaving gel, some Easy Blade shave gel, and I'm gonna shape up his beard once again, make it real crispy. I'm gonna hit his mustache too. This adds that extra pop. I'm gonna hit his eyebrows with the clipper and then with the blade. Now I'm gonna add just a little bit of texture powder, just because his hair isn't laying down right now, so I'm just gonna texturize it up. So this is how he came in, and this is how he's leaving. I consider this like a mid-drop fade with a rough, messy look on top. It's your boy 4, I'm out. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Peace.